Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let me adjust my camera there a little bit. Hope everybody had a good weekend and is ready for a fun Monday jump start. We love Monday jump start. I love Mondays because I get to see all my peeps on Monday. That's always the best. We are having a little bit of technical difficulty and we're working on getting DM back in here. So we thought we'd go live and at least say hi to people and let it start showing up on people's notifications as live while we're working on getting DM back in here. Hey, Margie. Hello, hello.
Hey, Margie.
Sarah was in chat there. Sarah's with me today on the panel, and so is Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia, who's not speaking. Oh, Sarah's gone.
Okay. I said, hey, hi.
Hi. There's Sarah. I got Sarah back. Okay. Now, if we can just get DM back, we'll be good. How you doing, Margie? Did you have a good weekend? It's all that matters. Hey, Margie, can you do me a favor and go into YouTube and delete the above comment that you see? It wouldn't show it up to me with the ability to delete it before we started. I'd appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Oh, my hands are so dry. I didn't grab any lotion. Have some in here somewhere. Yes, I do. There it is. I put some. Good to see you, Margie. I feel like I haven't seen anybody in a while because I have been head down, focusing on getting everything in order, studio in order, my house in order, how I want it before July 1st, which actually is ending up to be before June 28th, because June 29th, we have an all-day workshop that I'm very excited about. That's the 49 and Market Academia workshop. And so I won't have time to work that day, but need everything in order by the 28th. We don't have a whole lot of people here, but maybe people watching on repeat. I haven't said anything to the group, so I guess it's time to say July 1st, we are not having Monday Jumpstart, and that is because I am going to have a total shoulder replacement. Yay! I'm so excited.
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. I've been knowing for a long time that it's coming. As you can tell, I have not really been looking forward to it, but I promised myself that by the day of the surgery, I would change my attitude. The one with the Y, Margie, and I can't see in YouTube if it's gone. I'm only seeing StreamYard, and if I delete it in StreamYard, it won't take care of YouTube, but I'm sure you got it because it's the only one other than Sarah, Dawn, and you. I promised myself that by the morning of surgery, I would change my attitude. I'd be excited about it and ready to go forward and heal and have not have pain and be all good with it. So yeah, so I will. I promise. Just at this moment, I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, Glynis. Oh, Glynis finally rolled out of bed. Look at these people with the light.
Glynis was at ZombieCon or
HorrorCon.
HorrorCon
all weekend.
Hi, Glynis.
I'm glad she sent photos so that we could see some of the characters.
Yeah, those were great.
She should send photos of other people walking around at HorrorCon. Let's see here.
I think I could attend because I wouldn't have to wear a costume. I could just be myself.
That's funny. So, Glynis, by the end of the weekend, don't you get a little horrored out? or do they just become like no big deal? They're just like the flowers in the garden. You walk right past them and don't even see them sometimes because they're just there always. I don't know.
At the front door. I don't know. I would stop everybody and say, God, I love your costume. God, you look great. God, I just couldn't be quiet.
Right.
Can I have a picture with you?
Yeah.
Make a face.
Yeah. So Glennis, how do people dress up as zombies to come to HorrorCon? Oh, no, Margie, it's up above that. There's DM is right above her, and then it's the very first comment in there. Is that not showing up? It should show DM saying hi, and then there's one right before that. Yeah, Glennis, do people dress up as zombies or what? So many different costumes.
I would think, yeah, you're not limited to zombies.
I don't know what. Oh, HorrorCon. That could be anything from the horror movies, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We know there's still people coming in. We also know that a lot of people will be watching it on replay, and we thank you and appreciate you for taking the time to do that. And if you're new to the channel, we welcome you and we thank you. If you're new and you're here live, please jump in chat and just say hello. We love to get to know new friends in chat. Characters from all of the movies. Well, that's kind of cool. Except, unless it's one that you don't like, you're going to walk on the other side of the room when you see them. During the month of June, we have been focusing on collaging and some different ways of collaging than just slapping paper down on a piece of paper, like we do, and then we cut it up into tags or whatever. We do that all the time, but there's so many different ways of collaging. And I really became aware of this when I started watching people who identify as collage artists. And I never really thought of collage being big enough for that to actually be your entire art form. I thought that was something a lot of artists did within other art forms, and I'm sure that it is. However, collage itself is such a big realm, and there are so many ways to do it. And actually, you can, do anything with it that you can be a collage artist and do different stuff all the time. And that can be all you do is collage in one way or the other. Yay, DM got it connected. So we have done a couple of things. This is week 3 in June. And today we are collaging with a focal point. So we're going to find a focal point and then collage out of it. We'll talk just a little bit more about that. And then next week, we go to the whimsical, which is things that don't normally belong together, things that are out of proportion. Boy, there's some really fun things. You see those and you go, wow, that is so cool. Well, that's what we're going to do. So you can see, I see Sarah's got a focal point on her page right there. DM's got hers sitting there. Looks like Mona Lisa. So let me show you. Oh, that's totally okay. We just went ahead and started, and you'd come in as soon as you got here. This was my first try at this type of collage, and I did this a couple of weeks ago, and I need to put something on him that makes him not shiny. He came out of a magazine, and it was a llama. And so, hey, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
All I did, I tore him off at the base of his neck. And I thought, how fun would it be to have the llama head and his long neck, and then collage this giant headdress kind of thing on him. Well, I did that, and then I saw this heart. These are all gel prints. So I was using gel prints, and this was a gel print I pulled out, and I went, oh, that heart would be so cute under. And then I realized I covered up his long neck. That was part of my thought process of putting, Anyway, so all I did was use gel prints and tear them up. I didn't cut any of these, and you can cut or tear. I did cut him out. I fussy cut him. And then I cut these guys out too. They were gel print, but I just cut it. That was from a stencil. I cut them out. I tore all these pieces and just layered them up. And then I went back and doodled on them with black and white gel pen. So the doodles always add. He just didn't look complete without something. So just did some doodling. So that's what we're talking about, is pick a focal point. Maybe you pick a chimney and then you collage things coming out of the chimney. Maybe you pick a face and cut the face off like right here on her forehead and collage things coming out of her head. Maybe you pick a tree and you collage things that being the tree and coming out of the tree.
Or the roots.
Or the roots. That would be cool. Or both if you've got a big enough page. Yep. A hot air balloon. I would fussy cut around it and then start collaging about here, maybe even lower. I don't know. And let other things become the hot air balloon. Maybe something like this lady, and she's already got the perfect hat on. So I would just start the collage at her hat, cover that up, and make a giant headdress. Maybe like this beautiful dancer, put her to the far left of the page and collage her skirt coming out. Or this one, I'd put her up toward the top of the page and collage her skirt down below. Or even like this guy, cut the hands and then collage the things coming out of his hands. He could look like he's holding all kinds of things there. So that is the idea. And so now, looks like DM's already picked her focal point. Sarah's got hers. Yep. I need to decide which of these I will do.
So I did want to show that I did cut out her hands so that I can put stuff like that she's holding. But the other thing cool. I could have done is I could have cut her head off and done this as a base and had something, a different head on it.
Coming out of her neck, yeah.
And then, or I could use her head and have a different
stuff coming out of her head. I like that. So that one image, she could actually get two different collages out of.
Technically, you could have done the background too, because everybody probably knows
the
background to it also, and you could have done something with that. But that's already gone into the trash.
Sylvia, have you chosen a focal point yet?
Yes, this is an image of a flower pot with pansies.
Oh, that's another great idea. Yeah.
I just put 2 eyes in the mouth on it, and it looks like a little kid.
Or a mushroom.
I'm going to use, or a mushroom, and I was going to use coffee dyed paper for my substrate, and I'm going to use a napkin for a background, image for a background.
And then
because you can collage with anything.
Yes.
Right? So that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to be my focal point, and just making some color behind her.
It's come out the head. That's a great idea.
Yeah, or alongside, whatever.
All right. So what should I use?
Sarah, what are you using? Well, she's trying to decide what to use.
Who's using a face?
I'm using this face right here.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking about putting the other side of the head over here like it's open like that.
I love that. So that way the stuff, that's perfect, Sarah. That's actually amazing.
Yes, I love that. So it's like her head came open like a teapot.
Yeah.
And stuff is pouring out. That's
a little teapot, short and stout.
All right.
Here is my handle. Here's my spoon.
One of the things I want to show while she's trying to decide what to do is what I've already done is I've taken some paper, and this is an Italian dictionary or a how to speak Italian book. And it didn't quite make my picture. So I just added colors on it so you can see that it will graduate up. When I put these down, I'm actually only going to glue the edges down, because I want stuff, once I start putting stuff through her, stuff might even come out of the layers and sort of weave in and out the layers that I've added as the background. So I just wanted to show that, one, if something doesn't match or doesn't fit, just make it, and with something else, and also the ability to, play with a background, to use the background as part of the art, to use it beyond just blank.
Sylvia, Margie says that's perfect use of flowers. You have to use flowers. That's perfect use.
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start putting these down.
So I'm going to cut both of these out because I still haven't decided whether I want to do hot air balloon or the lady's skirt, dancing lady's skirt. I don't know. Decisions.
Really. Monday.
Right? So good for me.
Is everybody preparing for a heat wave, or is it still cool where you at?
It's
Oh, no,
91 degrees here, and it's horribly humid.
Oh, wow. We had a massive heat wave last week, high 90s, and we're preparing for another one this week. We had a couple of days over the weekend that were a little bit lower, high 80s, and that was quite comfortable after last week. But darn, that's hot.
Yep. I'm having to make sure that all of the chickens and all the animals have enough water out.
Yes.
Because I'm chicken sitting.
Yeah, have enough water and don't run out.
Do the chickens go in the coop when it's that hot, or do they stay out?
They're both of the people who I'm chicken sitting for. They're pretty shaded where their chicken coops are.
Oh, okay.
So they're pretty sheltered that way.
That's
Okay,
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't even look at what our humidity is ever in North Carolina because I know it's always probably close to 100%.
Yes.
Glennis, it looks like he's riding on top of that. Not like it's something coming out. Like if you have a dragon breathing fire, then you could collage stuff coming out of his mouth in the fire would be very cool.
Like flowers or hearts or sequins.
Yeah, all the things that are opposite of fire. That would be cool. All right.
Ice cubes. It's opposite of fire.
That's funny. All right. Oh, these little bitty hands are not easy to fussy cut. I decided I like large images better. I'm not patient with.
Well, you know what? You really don't have to technically fussy cut them because you could have her holding something too.
Right.
You may end up putting something over the top of it. So
yeah, I might.
You know, it might not be as bad once you get to that point. I mean, my cutting of my Mona Lisa's hands look like claws, so
yeah,
I don't
that's pretty much how they're gonna end up.
Mind.
Yeah. No, and it just becomes part of the background anyway because you have other things right up there. Okay. So now they're both cut. Now I have to decide. Am I going to use? Let's see if they would both fit on this smaller book. I grabbed a large journal and a small journal, so I have both options just in case I chose a larger photo or image. Let's see. Let's just do
That's why I'm doing mine on a page because I can always adhere this page into my art journal.
Yeah, you do that and then you glue it right in. So I could do her like that.
So the other thing is that I am only going to glue down the very bottom of her, so I can use her to flip up and down to make her hair and her head the way I want it, because some things may need to come from the back. So
right, and that is a really good idea. Yeah, and
even to glue it, you could just take,
wait
clip it
till
with something down at the bottom.
till you're done to glue it all down, but you can just tack just the center of it a bit, so you can put things, slide things underneath, as you said, or around hands or in between.
So
Once
everything
you get everything
is
in
able to
place.
be. See, it's all very movable because I've only glued the edges down. Yeah, it's so movable that it pops out.
Once you get everything in place, then you can go back and put glue on everything to stay.
Right.
So then, once you've got your focal point, you can use other images. You can use gel prints. I do like using gel prints and collages. Fabric, words.
Words, the word.
Word.
One thing I think I might do, have her become a saint and put
give her a halo.
A halo.
That would be cute. So colors.
So I took the images of from a magazine that was just green, and I made leaves.
Ooh,
This one has with gold pen. This has got the black outline with the white pen.
Nice.
So those are my leaves, and they're just backgrounds from a magazine.
So I will put a little bit on so that I'll be able to lift her face and head so I can tuck things in and around that. That is probably one of the biggest things that you need to know to do.
Let's see. I think I'm going to reach for gel prints. You know, a volcano with things coming out of it would be really cool. I'm trying to think of other things that people might find images for if they don't have.
So this is an example of one that's really basic. And somebody just put, this looks like Billy Goat. And somebody just
gave her hair.
So that's sort of what this is. This is a really basic version of it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, maybe she'll be in Mona Lisa's
sitting in Mona Lisa's lap. That would be cute.
No, because that's the only picture I have of this, and this goes with me everywhere. And Mona Lisa would have to go up. I usually have it on my sticky board next to me.
I'm going to try to use scraps of my gel prints and things before I tear up some new ones. I don't know what I've got. That might be really pretty. I kind of need to stay with cool colors because she's a cool colored dress. So pull some out here. I feel like I could probably put the hot air balloon on this side, and then as I'm pulling, I could pull things for that too, because you got to look through it all anyway.
Right. You know what would look really cool is if you split her off. If you had her holding and the balloon coming out of her, you know what I mean? Like she was holding the basket. Like if you could cut the basket somehow, and she was holding the basket in the, well, that would be almost what we're doing for next week, but.
Yeah, like this.
No, you actually cut the basket off, and she would be.
Oh, she's holding the balloon.
Yeah, but she would be more upside down, and the balloon would come out of her skirt.
Oh
no. Yeah, if you cut the basket and had her holding the basket.
I kind of like the idea of her holding the strings, bring all the strings together, and she's holding it until it takes off. That would be cool to put a balloon in her hand.
Right.
Put balloons in her hand that are going out this way, and then do other collage with the balloons. Maybe I'll put her on this side in case I want to do something out of her hand. Good ideas, Dim. Second try. Let's see.
So if you guys are wondering what this is, it's National Geographic pages that I've done with orange something, orange glow, orange something. And what it does is it breaks down the ink on them. I did this several years ago, but it really gives you some good, I don't know, weird things on the paper. So I'm doing that as the basis of her hair.
Glynis, you're on the right track there. You can add a whole lot more. And you don't have to only put that where his spines are. Put a whole bunch of stuff coming out of his back, like out of the spines. So it's not necessarily just replacing what's there with a piece of collage paper, but adding to it, making it different. Okay, let's see. I need some more cool colored scraps. I've got a whole bin of scraps next to me. I can find anything in the right color palette. I don't know what that's doing in there, but might work.
Things that make you go,
Right? The scrap fairy visited me. Yes, I feel like the scrap fairy did visit me. You guys would be so proud of me. I've made a ton of progress in the studio. In fact, started pulling all the different bins of scraps together into one. I've organized a whole lot.
Yay!
I know. Finally. Well, after all the DMV sales, it is a lot of work. Things needed to be consolidated and gone through, purged. That's a couple boxes to donate, a couple boxes for some of my crafty little friends to have some fun. A lot went into recycle. A lot got consolidated and found a good place to be. I know it's not really spring cleaning right now, but it just really felt like the time to do it.
It's never too late as long as you start.
Right.
That's right.
I was going to say spring cleaning doesn't exist. You just have to clean.
I know. It's cleaning whenever you have time or get to it.
Right.
Or make the time. Choose to.
Right.
Whenever you choose to. That's probably more like it. Yeah. Or
that's one thing that always waits for us.
Yeah. True. Good point.
It's always wait. The laundry always waits. They're so patient.
Yeah. And sometimes you get a purpose, and that purpose dictates your time. Not that it's spring or.
I just got an idea. Now I have to go see if I can find it.
All right.
Or get to is more like it. It may be blocked.
I want to just pull out my gel prints, and then I feel like I should look through all these scraps first before I just start tearing up new ones because I have so many scraps. And you can, for the base before or after you do the collaging, you can use pen, ink, you can use paint, sprays.
Right. I was actually thinking of trying to spray a little bit in the background there. That's why another reason why I have her to flip up, because I may go grab some sprays, put her down and spray the background because it is pretty basic back there. But I wanted to start her hair a little bit.
You don't think a lot of it will be covered with
it may, but like down by her shoulders may not. So,
Need some
yeah, I don't know.
lighter. Where did my girl go? Okay, she's purples and pinks. That pink is almost a peach. It is a peach. I need some bigger pieces. Bigger pieces of peach. Let's see. A lot of the scraps I'm looking through are stripped. And that doesn't help. I want to be able to tear sections, chunks. So
Needle pulling thread.
I'm going to just spin my chair around and reach over here to where my gel prints are all nicely stuck into magazine holders before they get all messed up again. Flip through them and find I've got some gel prints that are in the same color combination that I like.
Hey, Casey, are you working today or are you off? I don't see you very often on Mondays.
Yeah.
He's on his break.
He could be on his
Yeah,
break.
Casey, what's the deal? Are you working? Are you on break or lunch? Are you home and now you get to collage with us? Could be a day off.
Could be.
Never know. Ooh, some gold might be pretty with her. Let's see.
I'm on about a half an hour break.
Nice. Well, it's good to see you. Did you have a good weekend? Who else has come in that we've missed?
Favor for 4 of 4. Fava. This means
Oh, I know who that is. Oh, shoot. Memory. Haven't seen you for quite a while, Fava.
Yeah, she said she just.
It's been quite a while since I've seen you. Remind me of your name. She used to come to the sales. Oh, my old brain is kicking in. Its oldness is showing.
You're fired.
Right. Gail. Is it Gail? It might be after I showed
Yeah, it says.
after I called Robin Gale a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, no, that's not Gail. All right, so let's see. Hopefully I've got something to choose from here. Welcome, Gail. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope all is well in your world. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting to some that are in that color palette.
Yes. So I do have to say that whenever you add a human or a painting or something into this that you can make hair, this is one of my favorite things to do. And it has been since I was a child. I used to make up new hair for pictures all the time.
Yeah. But Dawn Marie, what would you make hair out of?
Anything
Anything
I could find.
like string or fabric or fiber
String,
or
fabric.
paper.
Paper.
Hair out of paper.
Yep, paper a lot actually. Because we always had tons of magazines around my house. And once my mother read them, they were
Free game.
Fair game. Fair game.
That's awesome.
And so actually once they hit a certain pile, if they weren't in that pile, you weren't allowed to touch them.
Don't touch.
But yeah,
at your own risk.
Yeah, I could sit and do something like this for hours upon hours. This could keep me going for a long time as a child. Now even.
We're all children at heart.
Yes. The thing is to die as young as possible late.
Yes. Well said. Gail, decorating your first keychain, and now you've misplaced it. Oh, so grab some collage stuff, Gail. Yes, I remember Gail Fleming. It's been a while since we talked to Gail, but so glad that you're here. Everybody's been busy and things. Life happens.
Life. That's what it is.
Final frontier.
Life. That's what it's all about. Oh. Hey, now
I honestly thought that I'd end up like a makeup artist or a hair salon person because I used to like to do that kind of stuff, but no.
But
nope, I didn't.
And you still became an artist, just a different direction.
Right. And I still cut my husband's hair and other people's hair if they need it.
Yeah, very cool.
And I did makeup in college for plays and stuff. So I still got that in at some point. But my own makeup, nope, sorry. Don't wear it. Don't use it.
More fun to do others, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's much more fun to do others.
Yeah. Let's see, some of that peach color. That's kind of in there. Let's see. I want something behind her up here. What do I want behind her up here? It's not wrong with it. It could be. It could be. It's behind her up here.
Yeah, if I were any place right now that had a pool or something like that, boy, I would be in it because it is.
Yes, I agree.
It's very hot here. I have a fan on me. I have fans over my vents because I'm upstairs hauling in all the AC.
Right.
So yeah, it's really hot.
Well, I just had the light shades up to try and block some of the sun out of here.
Yeah.
Because I'm really trying to keep my gas and electricity bills really low. I don't let the air conditioning come on till it gets to 79 degrees in here.
Right.
You know, that would be fine by me, but I have a husband who thinks that you're supposed to be cold in the summer and hot in the winter.
Right. I'm okay with the cold in the summer, but I don't like the hot in the winter.
Me either.
Yeah, no, I mean, in Maine, we didn't have AC.
Right.
You went someplace to get cooled off.
Right.
You know, you went out to the beach or the lake or the under the shade.
I can't talk because in Texas, I'll never forget one time we were driving around and I asked my son and I said, "Where is everybody?" And I don't see anybody. We're the only ones out in the street. And we stopped for snow cones. And I asked the lady, I said, "Is everybody on break? At work or what's going on?" She says, "It's 113 degrees." And I was like, "Oh, what are we doing out?"
Right.
Yeah. So
yes.
I love the great Pacific Northwest.
Yes, I love the weather up there. I was in Phoenix when it hit 122.
No,
thank you.
Yeah. And I do have to say, at retreat this year, I did get to see snow. It never snowed in North Carolina. But I did get to see my snow this year. So
that was
I was okay with that.
Kind of awesome. That was kind of awesome.
It was kind of strange.
Kind of strange and kind of awesome because it was gone the next day. It snowed like 2 inches and then it was gone the next day. So those who don't get snow got snow, and then we didn't have to deal with it.
Yep. It was a very freak snowstorm.
Yeah.
Very unexpected.
Hard and fast. Yeah. Very unexpected. That's funny.
but it made you guys very creative.
It did. It made us very creative, and
I still think of all the stuff that was generated while you guys were at retreat. That was quite a bit.
The creativity was just flowing everywhere with everybody. It really was amazing.
Yep. So that's her base hair.
I like it. Like her hair. Like her hair.
I'm sort of trying to do a little bit of a feather hair style on the front.
Yeah.
And then I'll do some coming out in different ways. Crafting the smell of fall in the air. Yeah.
And what is it? What are we in, June? The smell of fall.
Now,
you know what? The smell of fall in the air, though, and crafting do go together. Like
they do. They
just
very much do.
Like, yeah, one requires the other.
Yep, I agree. I'm going to shorten that one a little bit. There we go. I like the smell when you can tell that it's the, what is it? There's the, I like the smell of when it's, it's going to rain, or that's
yes,
the ozone or whatever it is that there's a
rain coming.
And I love snow too. You can always smell when snow is about ready to.
Yeah,
I've never gotten keen on that but it doesn't. Here in the Great Pacific Northwest, when it snows, we're limited to one, big dump, and then a couple of days, and then it's done.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to say. I can't say that I know how to smell snow coming.
Oh.
I would like to have that ability, but to this point, it has eluded me.
Cold smell. If that's the easiest way for me to explain
it. The smell, or is it more the feel in the air of the air?
Both, I think. I don't know.
I think I can see it. I've seen it when you can see the clouds get heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as being able to smell. A lot of people say that. Oh, it smells like snow, and I was like, what does it smell like? Can you tell me?
Right.
Explain it to me.
Huh. I don't know. I just know this. I just know the smell. I haven't smelled it in North Carolina. I did smell it while we were in Utah when that freak snowstorm came, because I said I had just come back in with Lucy and I was like, it smells like it's going to start to snow. I think I said that to Sarah.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah. And because Sarah was there with me and I was like, I said, smells like it's going to snow, but I really can't imagine that happening.
That would be really odd. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then it did. I was like, well, I guess I was right.
Well, Dawn Marie, aren't you, where's your original home state?
Maine. I grew up in Maine. So
there you go. I think you,
I grew up with knowing.
Must know. Yeah. You must have that innate ability to sense it or smell it or become aware of it.
Yeah.
That was your environment, and therefore you can.
Yep. I also can tell you when there's a paper mill around.
Oh yeah,
everybody
can tell that.
Definitely.
Or saw like we had a
logging lumber
furniture making factory in our town. So I loved the smell of the town because they were cutting wood all the time, and you could smell the cutting of the wood, which is a very distinct smell, and I love that smell. So there's certain smells that you end up, by the ocean, you smell the fish. By the,
Yes.
You have the snoot for it, he says. DM.
What?
Casey says you have the snoot for it.
I do. I have a very good snoot. Yeah, my neighbors were like, "Did you smell the? We had a skunk in the neighborhood." I was like,
"Oh,
I didn't smell it," because normally I'm the first person to say skunk.
Yeah, you didn't smell it?
I didn't smell it. I smelled it when I walked over to their house, so it must have been behind their house,
right?
And there's like a house and the cul-de-sac between their house and my house, so it's possible I just didn't get it didn't come downwind. Oh yeah, I went over and I could smell it. I just didn't smell it.
That's crazy.
Because sometimes, depending on the smell, skunks don't have such a bad smell. I don't know. I think the younger it is, the better it's. They
especially if you like the smell of something else.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to question that last statement. I'm going to leave that one alone. Yeah, chuckle. Mm-hmm.
Well, family show. Can I talk about it on air?
No. Danger.
There are a lot of strains of the thing that some people smoke.
And there she goes. Yeah, I just said danger, and she went ahead. Anyway.
No, I'm doing it in a polite way. There are a lot of strains of that thing that some people smoke that smell like skunk. So if they like the smell of that, then the smell of skunk is not so bad to them.
Right. True.
She's still giggling.
Yeah.
Or you're just used to it so often.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you smoke it.
But you get that
Some
scent.
Like it, even if they don't smell it, they like it.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that is true.
Still going.
So don't forget, my husband's CD is going to be coming out soon from Machine Gun Earl. You can look them up on Facebook. And Machine Gun is one word. That's going to be exciting once that comes out.
Yeah.
Actually, it's supposed to be out for this weekend because this weekend is Colin's birthday party. But I haven't heard anything about it coming out. Yes, all day Saturday I will be at his birthday party because it's like
Oh, that's right.
bands. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This Saturday?
Yes.
Until you've had enough.
Until I've had enough. But they're the last band to play, so
Where's
Don't
it going to
go
be
until
at?
later on.
Your backyard?
Yeah. No, it's not in my backyard. I would actually enjoy it to be in my backyard because
So
then
you
I
could
could
just
go
go out when
upstairs
you
and
could come
listen
and go. Exactly.
Yeah,
You could work.
exactly.
You could be in your craft room in your studio working and listening at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
awesome, wouldn't it?
It's going to be a couple towns over. It's not actually that far away, so it's not going to be too bad, but
Right.
it's just that I have to leave my house. Like I said,
Yeah.
if they had opened up the back like I had designed,
I can't be crafting. Yeah.
yeah, they would, we could have done it at the house, but
Yeah.
it wasn't done
You
way
did
I
not
intended.
finish it the way you wanted.
Exactly. And that would be their studio that is in my barn.
Mm.
I thought that your barn already was their studio.
No, my studio is above my living room.
Not your studio. It sounded like you said that would be their studio.
Yeah, well, it is theirs.
The
Their
barn
studio.
is their studio. But you're
Barn
saying
is
it
their
would have
studio.
been your studio?
No, it would have been their studio still, but I had designed it the way I thought would be most pleasing
Mm-hmm.
for people to listen also from
Mhm.
back there.
Okay.
So I had designed it to have like some sort of opening that they could open up and people could sit in our field and
right.
listen, with
Like
whatever.
a mini Woodstock, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
And we even have a lean-to back there that people who couldn't be in the sun could, go into and, but that's not the way they wanted it.
Oh. Now leave her foot exposed so you can tell or no. No, she just
No, I don't think you need to leave her foot
covered her
exposed.
foot up with more skirt.
Yes, that's true, Casey. Snow, when it's going to snow, it smells almost the same as rain. It's just a little crisper smelling, a colder smell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'll remember that.
Yeah, that helps, Sylvia.
Yeah. Well, because I want to be that person too. It says,
Mhm.
snow, white snow. I like that. I think that's so intuitive. Yes, I want to be that person too.
Yep. Yeah, it's okay.
Because I'm just an old beach baby, and I don't even want to show that stuff anymore. I love skiing and ice skating and just
all the winter stuff.
Yeah. That's why I prefer the Winter Olympics. The Summer Olympics, don't get me wrong. I'm going to watch. I will watch. But I prefer the Winter Olympics.
I actually don't. I like watching both. Because of course there's wrestling in the Summer Olympics, so I will watch the wrestling. But I do and gymnastics. But I do love the Winter Olympics for even like the cross country skiing or there's one where they have to shoot and do cross country skiing.
Oh yeah, yep.
I love that one.
I love that. Yes, I do too. I don't know where we were in Canada when I went doing that with the snowshoe thing and we ended up in this beautiful place in Canada. It was huge. It was this big old fireplace. Looked like a castle.
Oh. Wow. Were you in Banff?
It was gorgeous.
Bye, Casey.
Bye, Casey.
Bye, Felicia.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, half an hour flies by, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Hey, Jen.
Jen's here. Hi, Jen.
Just got out of a meeting and popped in for a few minutes.
Look, Jen, I used Fiddly Bits paper behind mine a little bit. Can you see that?
You like that
Fiddly
better,
Bits.
Jen? We decided to call it Fiddly Bits paper. Did you tear it all up? Can you tell still that it's Fiddly Bits?
No, I didn't tear it all up. It was the ends from journal that I did, so I just
Right.
cut.
Okay, so it
ends
was
off.
already offcuts.
Yeah, they were offcuts.
Is Glennis still in? Is she working along with us?
I think she
I think
is. Not chatting because she's busy
quiet in there
collaging.
because she's collaging.
Mm-hmm.
She heard from the printer she's working on the sample of the 12 by 12 pack.
Sweet.
Oh, that is so exciting.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
cool.
Our first HPP foray
Yay.
into the market.
She looks like a sun goddess or something, if those were.
I love her hair, DM.
Oh,
That looks
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, she does look like a sun goddess or
Something.
It looks like a Native American headdress.
Yeah.
Like
But I haven't even started with the fun stuff.
it. Oh, that wasn't
So
fun?
I'm calling mine done and dusted. Bloom where you're planted. That's what I put
Alright.
for this one.
Hold on. Let me make you
Oh, so start another
full
one.
screen so we can see
Yes,
it.
I'm going to.
There you go. Oh, cool.
That's great.
Oh, I love it.
Super
Very
easy.
cool. Mona Medusa.
Mona
For the-
Medusa.
For the letters, I used a wipe-off sheet
Yeah.
and
Very good.
a white pen.
I like
Yep.
it.
So
Like it a
next,
lot. Well, I'd say you have time to make a whole nother one with a whole different focal
Yes.
point.
yes, I will.
That's awesome. Let's see.
I really want to do this. It's so pretty.
A flower.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, because you could make petals, big
Oh
petals,
yes, I
and
have them.
push it around it.
I have them. I have the petals. Put the petals to the metal.
I think I can start from there too.
I also have this one that's from a magazine. There's a bunch of shrimp, and I just made a flower out of it.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a bunch of shrimp, but I love the red orange colors.
No,
Mhm.
man, it's just some shrimp.
It's just a shrimp.
I made shrimp gumbo and shrimp pizza and shrimp. I can't remember what else he said.
All the things. Yeah. Yum. I like shrimp.
Me too.
Sick.
Oh,
I can't eat anything with that's a shelled,
Yeah.
like
My mom
lobster.
can't eat shrimp. She close up her throat. She'll swell all up and die. Yeah. But it's only
That's
shrimp.
not
She
fun.
seems to eat crab fine.
See, crab is the one that I'm the worst with. Crab, then shrimp, then lobster's the lowest, so I can still eat lobster if I really want to.
Interesting. Margie's changed her status from paper crafter to paper collector.
Oh, well, that works.
I'm right there with you, Margie. Right there with you.
Me too.
Yeah, it's funny. We all
Sarah?
understand it, Margie.
Yep.
We keep good company, Sarah.
Right?
That's true.
Wow, that's bright.
Either that or this, she's going to end up looking like one of those for Mardi Gras in Brazil, how they wear those big, huge feather
Oh,
Right.
my goodness, yes.
things.
A big thing on her head.
Yeah.
Headdress.
Big
I think
feather.
she should.
Well, I do have some feathers set out to put in there. The other thing you could do for this is a peacock. If you could find a peacock and you could just take the body of the peacock. And
I actually have a picture of a peacock and it's laying down. So
well,
No.
that wasn't good work. Is
not
it?
a lot of help, peacock. The one time the picture's laying down. That's funny.
Did you know that peacock's feathers are all different? They're not perfect.
Yep.
So I love peacocks. I love peacocks because their imperfection put together looks amazing.
Right.
And that's me.
Yeah.
That's us
I
all. No artist is perfect.
Nope.
The best artists thrive on the
Best
imperfection.
artists aren't for sure.
Yep.
Aren't there chickens that have big, huge headdresses like this and they're fuzzy with it looks
Yes.
like a pom-pom on their head?
Yes, the Polish chickens. I had Polish
means-
chickens. I love
made
the
me a
Polish
Polish
chickens.
chicken.
That's a Polish chicken right there. Yep. I love that.
Fried chicken, baked chicken, silkies.
This
Yeah,
is-
silkies is actually what I was thinking of.
That's
This
a
is
Polish
part of
chicken.
what I was
Silkies are a little bit
hoping to
different.
use in my collage. Yep, they're cool.
Silkies are a little different. Love them too. I had a bunch of Polish, but two little Polish girls that they were sisters, and one of them was blind.
Sisters.
Sister, yeah.
Sisters.
All right.
You know what? I'm
let's
going to
see.
get my journal.
Yes,
Do
they do
something
have
in
fluffy
my-
too. Robert.
My goodness.
Oh, that was
I'm just gonna do this.
I want to do show and tell.
You want to do
Okay.
a show and tell?
Right now,
This
you ready?
This is
Hey,
my
hang on.
fall journal.
Oops, sorry, wrong one. There you go. Go ahead.
It's my fall journal.
Ooh, that's
You
pretty.
see how it's just a random heart. I heart fall. These were out of some magazine. I made them into flowers. That's a
Mm.
napkin. That's a random punch and a little bunch of doodles.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all about fall. Dragonflies, a poem.
So you write in
then
that
leaves.
every fall, just kind of continuous
Yes.
every fall.
Yes.
I love it.
Exactly.
Love that idea.
And the different leaves. Thank you for letting me do show and tell. I'm going to go get my other journal so I can put these
Thank you for
flowers
showing
in.
and telling.
Yes.
I've got journals.
Yeah. Have journal, will travel.
Yes, that's right.
We're going to talk more about different journals coming up in July. An unusual event where I created all of the YouTube events throughout June and July so that they would be ready to go. I mentioned at the very beginning of this, but some of you came in a little later. July 1st, we will have no Monday Jumpstart because I am having a total shoulder replacement. And then we will jump right back on the following Monday, which is July 8th. And our admin is going to be sharing some of their best kept secrets with you for 4 weeks in July. Sylvia has a fantastic way of keeping a daily journal that will make you rethink your ability to keep a journal. A lot of you tell me, oh, I don't keep a journal. I make these, but I don't keep journals. I don't journal. I don't, whatever. Sylvia has a fantastic way of keeping a daily journal that will make you rethink that. So don't miss out on July 8th. She will be here with me sharing her process and how she does it.
Oh, I thought me doing the things was first before hers. I thought it went, she was the second.
I think, let's see.
I thought it was spines.
No, the 8th is how I keep a daily journal. That's Sylvia.
Oh, okay.
The 15th is how I design my own folios. And Sarah is a special guest there.
Sarah, I'm going to be watching you.
Yeah, Sarah makes lots and lots of folios. And she does a fantastic job. And she's going to share some of her tricks for how she designs her own folios. And then the 22nd is how I embellish a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. That you don't want to miss either. So y'all know how to do the basic 3-hole pamphlet stitch. DM is going to share some tips and secrets with you on how you can make a 3-hole pamphlet stitch look like designer stitching, totally decked out, all kinds of things that you can do to it. And then on the 29th, how I doodle and tangle on everything. And that will be Sylvia and DM will both be here with me. And they do, I know a lot of others tangle, even in admin. They doodle and tangle on everything and have gotten me started doodling and tangling. And I've also then watched YouTube videos and seen, wow, how doodling and tangling can enhance your art. When you see some of the things that Sylvia and DM do or have done and how it enhances the art. If you saw the walkthrough of the Klimt journal that DM said, there's a lot of doodling in there. And what a difference it makes from the page being plain to adding that to it. So they're going to share some tips and tricks with you on that on the 29th. So I'm really excited about July. I'm excited about next week because that I think is going to be the funnest of all the collage weeks. And then July.
Yes, Margie, your book. And Margie does not share secrets unless it's somebody else's.
So,
right?
I found on, because I was trying to learn to Zentangle, I found online these little practice sheets and
Yes. Yep.
Can you see them?
Yes. Yeah, you can get those. There's a one website that has those.
And then there's this one where they have the design here, then an open spot for you to try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
So
yep.
They also have some tips and tricks on how to get started with Zentangle and how to do it easily. And maybe they'll show us a look at their Tangle book or journal. And so we can see some that they've got. There's a lot of tutorials out there on different Zentangle designs. And they've got some tips on how to make it easy to do any design, like right down to what kind of paper you do it on makes a huge difference, so that you can learn your proportions and your dots and where you're putting them and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited about everyone coming up in July. It's going to be a great month. It's going to be a fun month. Except for surgery. Except surgery that I'm not looking forward to. But it's okay, because at least I'll get to spend Mondays with you guys.
That's your joy. Really?
That is my joy. Yep. What, do you think that's not a very good joy?
No, yes.
It's a great joy. Makes me very happy.
Yes, DM, Jen, and Sarah do for me. Yes.
And you for us.
Well, okay.
Just say thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm very much going to watch, very much curious and on point about Sarah's folio, because you know how much I struggle with folios.
Yeah. Yeah, she whips them out. She could do one every day. She makes a lot of them and just whips them out, and they're always beautiful. So yeah, I'm anxious to hear her thoughts too.
I can make them. I just want to know why. Why am I making them? Why?
Sarah, we have not given her a why reason yet that is satisfactory. So she keeps asking why. So maybe you can answer that when the week you're doing folios. Okay. And maybe it'll be satisfactory to her as to why.
Because I got the one, okay, that's a perfect place to store your passwords. I get that. And especially like when I go to crops and I'm away from my main computer and all I have is a tablet. I like to have my passwords with me just in case I see something I want to purchase via PayPal or blah, 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 whatever. Having them in a folio, yay, got that. And then after that, okay, so I made a big folio when we travel. Every time we go to Hawaii, I have because that's where the family's at. I have a big folio, and I have a place to store all of the paper stuff, all of the stubs, all of the blah, blah, all of that stuff. And then I also have places for napkins as I pick up, or menus wherever we go.
Right. That's a good idea.
I also have a place for if I find specific different, like there's white sand, there's beige sand, there's black sand, there's green sand. So I pick up little packets of that, or specific shells. There's pockets for those, even though it gets a little bulky. It gets a little bulky. And I have I've drawn a landscape from the Big Island looking towards Oahu. But that's the only island we ever go to, so I don't have very much drawings in the way of drawings. But outside of that, what do I need a folio for? Tell me. Well, I don't understand.
You could journal an entire event, just one event, in a folio, and not have to have it be. I mean, you could have 5 folios, 5 different events, and not have them all be a part of one journal. So that makes sense. So
makes sense.
One short weekend vacation, or
yes,
one
yes. Got
big
it.
Hawaiian
Oh,
luau
yeah.
birthday party. Could
Yes.
take a portfolio with the pictures and the writing and the souvenirs.
That makes
That's
sense.
what I think I would use them for.
That makes sense. I like that.
We finally got an I like that. It makes sense out of Sylvia on folios. Yay! That makes me so happy.
Well,
that makes me so happy.
The amount of journals that I have and everything, I'm curious as to, how many
Where's
have.
this gonna fit in?
Yeah, because I do have lots of journals and they all serve different purposes.
Sylvia and I were talking about that because we both have lots of journals. You guys,
just like Margie has lots of journals too.
Yeah, but a lot of journals that are in use. Sylvia.
Oh yeah.
Name off some of the types of journals, some of the journals that you have in use.
First off the top of my head, because we're going to have a full moon on Saturday, I have my moon journal. I have my moon journal, my dream journal, my music lyrics journal, my poetry journal.
A fall journal you just showed.
Yeah. I have, there's a list journal. I keep, this one is one of the ones that I do, my collages, but they're fun pages.
Yeah.
This journal is just for fun pages, just for fun. So I have my daily journal. I have my medical journal. I have my project journal. I have, which other one did I bring here? I brought another one in here.
A quote journal, or quotes or things that you hear.
Yep. Then I have my photo journal where I have a bunch of photos in there, and I talk about because I like to get photos off the internet that I would not take.
Right.
I have one here.
But are very cool. Yeah.
Yes, that are very cool, and I'd like to keep them. And I do. Where is that? She's here. This one. She's in the sea.
Yeah.
And the moon. She's holding the moon. And all I did was splatter. This was just another splatter page, and I stuck her on that. And then I have it on this side. The farthest distance in the world is not being apart while being in love, blah, 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 blah. Being romantic there, whatever. But that's what I like to do. And so those are the different journals that, God, and I've got so many of them.
I have idea journals.
Yep.
I have, that looks very cool, Glynis. I have goal journals. Now, granted, Sylvia and I don't sit down and write in all these journals every single day.
No.
I mean, you write in the idea journal when you have a great idea that you want to add, or when you want to go look through it to find an idea for something.
Right.
She writes in the moon journal when there's a moon event that she wants to, honor or remember or document. The daily journal is probably the only one that you write in every single day. Is that correct?
Yes. And that is, flexible too. I don't beat myself up if I don't, I can limit myself to one sentence, whether I was happy that day or moody that day, or if my kidneys were, whatever's going on. Exactly. I'm flexible. However, each day I do like to make something little in the corner.
Don't tell him. That's part of your, that's part of your daily journal thing. That's part of what they're going to learn on July 8th of how you keep a daily journal. What I will say about it is I've been a journaler my whole life. And I have not been journaling the past few years because, I've been so busy. I don't have time to sit down and write a whole page or write about everything or a couple of pages or whatever. So it just never gets done. I started a daily journal like Sylvia's, using her plan, her process, her system for doing it. and I am keeping it. I'm still doing it. And it is
It's
so
way
easy. Yes. And it doesn't take a ton of time. It can take 5 minutes if you want. It can take half hour if you want. Whatever. Yes, I really do like it. And I thank you for sharing that with me, because I am back to keeping a daily journal now, because I can, do 5 minutes if that's all I have. Hey, Katie. Oh my gosh. Can I show him?
It's wet.
I won't touch it.
It's only attached to
Okay,
the
so
top.
Katie is here. Katie is Jen's mom. You guys all know that.
It's attached at the top only.
Okay, nope, I need it this way.
Oh, you have a camera over you.
Katie's been sitting out in my backyard painting.
Reads okay. I was reading it. Wouldn't read.
Oh yeah. Can you see this?
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Jen, this is the chicken coop.
Yep.
The chicken condo. Back
I
here is the
love
backyard.
that
It's sunny.
tree. That's one of my favorite trees. That
The maple tree over here.
hanging
This-
from it.
This
Yeah.
is a really funky pine tree.
It's a Russian.
Up at the top, it just kind of goes like
yeah,
this.
Russian spruce.
And she told me that it's a
Katie
Russian
did.
spruce, and
Katie
it's supposed
did.
to go that
Katie
way. Isn't that
Katie
cool?
did. Katie did. Katie did.
It's a giant rose bush right there. Katie did. Katie did.
Oh,
Yes,
the
she
best one
did.
so far. This is number 8.
And both dogs laid out there in the shade.
Oh,
They were just laying out there, keeping her company, loving, hanging out, loving. They love when they're out there and somebody's with them. Somebody hangs out with them. That makes them happy.
Come on.
You
Steve.
rock, Katie. You rock.
Yes, she
That's
does.
wonderful, Katie.
Yeah, a beautiful job. Beautiful job. Yeah, I wasn't going to let her go without making her pull out her easel and start painting, Jen. She said she hasn't painted as many as she had wanted to or anticipated. So I was thinking, you got to do something before you leave here.
Yep.
I let her veg yesterday. Today she pulled it out.
Very inspirational, Katie. Very inspirational.
She's she sits out there for 3-4 hours and boom, look what she's got.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she is very talented. It's been wonderful spending some time with
Now
her.
we know where her daughter gets it from.
Yeah, exactly. All in the family.
Yep. Beautimous.
I may have to do it.
And impressive at the same
Yes.
time.
Yes. Very much.
We all have a creative bug inside of us, all of us.
Mhm. Yep.
It's just how life has interrupted us. And like I say, it's never too late as long as you start. It doesn't matter what you do. Stick figures, circles, mark making.
Yep.
We all
Never
create.
too late till you die, till you're dead. If you're not dead, it's not too late.
Yep. We create birthday parties. We create clean laundry. We create food, dishes. We create so many different things.
Those aren't for us. Those are for other people.
Right.
But that we're
This-
still creating them. We're
Right.
still creating them. We're
We
still
still
making
enjoy
it
the
happen
creative
for them.
process.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could be. I'm not enjoying laundry, but
No, I don't. I'm not saying, not everything is a joke. Sometimes I craft and it's not very happy,
Yeah.
especially when I can't find something and I just saw it and I just saw
Right.
it. I just saw it and it was right in front of me. Like the brand new pack of glue sticks that I had here and I was using them yesterday. 4 of them.
Oh.
4 of them. I had to go to the living room to get the old one. Where
And
are
they're
they?
gone?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, like you say, DM. Sometimes it flows. Sometimes it doesn't.
yep.
Right.
It doesn't keep us from not doing it, though.
No,
Doesn't keep
never.
us from no, nothing should keep us from doing it because we're doing it for our own pleasure and our own sanity and our own, mental
Emphasis
state
on
and
the
all of that.
sanity.
So, yeah, so it doesn't matter. We're not doing it to impress someone else. We're not doing it to please someone else.
Nope.
Or if you are, maybe you need to rethink that so that you can enjoy your art a little bit more.
Yeah. Wrote a song about it. Here, want to hear it? Here it goes. I love me. Me is so cool. I love me. Me, 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 me. It's all about me.
I love it.
Easy
And if
fun.
you don't
You can
believe
write
me,
Yeah, you can write your own lyrics. It's all
you
about
don't
me.
believe me, I'll tell you myself. It's all about me.
That's right. And not in a bad way. I don't impact others. I don't leave a wake.
No, right. Yeah. Thank you for that.
It's just, let's have fun.
Agreed.
So where's the girl,
Gremlins,
DM? Oh, look
Sylvia.
at her. I love what DM does with strips. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you just decided to totally go with the, oh, she just stuck her finger in an electrical socket.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Look at Sarah's.
Wow. I love the idea of the head open.
Yeah. Because it's like, what's on your mind or what's in your mind?
Yeah, what's in your mind? Yeah,
that's scary.
That was a great idea. Yeah, really. I better shut mine.
The backyard.
And now, where did that come from?
And now the sun is near.
Yeah, where did that come from? All of a sudden in my head.
No idea.
Wow. That was a little weird.
Oh, now we have to explain? Oh, God. Now we're in trouble.
You have to explain to me where mine came from.
We're in trouble now.
Right.
Craft gremlins.
Yep, the craft gremlins got Sylvia's glue sticks.
Serious, brand new pack. And I've looked. Heaven knows.
That's like my collage thing that I've lost. I put it somewhere safe and it's gone. I can't find it.
Yeah, those darn safe places always elude us.
Safe places, absolutely. Emphasis on safe.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's safe, all right.
Or so you think.
So safe you can't find it.
Exactly. It's very safe. Not going to be found anytime soon.
Wonderful wino. Remember that one?
Mm-mm.
That's a radio station, I think.
Oh.
This is why one should keep 2 of everything at hand, just in case.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree.
I try to tell my husband that.
Well, I've managed to keep when I go scrapbooking, I have duplicate of everything, so I don't have to
take yours and then end up losing it. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Good idea.
And that took me a while to get into that groove.
I have a delivery. Maybe Katie's out there and can grab it.
Oh, come on.
Hmm. All right.
Dawn Marie, what is your favorite color?
Orange, ma'am.
Oh yeah, that's right. Orange. Orange. I keep forgetting.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No.
I thought that you knew, but you had forgotten.
I
So
did. I
you did
know.
You
I just
forgot. Yeah,
forgot.
that makes sense.
Okay. So because I have a puppy dog here, I'm going to enhance it with orange.
Oh,
Cute.
Because my beautiful Dawn Marie
Aw.
is a little stressed, and I want her to know that I may not be there.
But she's sending puppy love.
Yep. Exactamundo.
Just
Don't want
to
to be
you from above. My goodness. This is taking me a lot longer than I expected it to.
yeah.
Because I start doing it and I
going and going and going and going.
Yeah, I start doing it and I'm like, oh, I want to be a little more careful and specific than that. And
yeah. Like for instance, I've actually had to add layers onto the top of her head because I've put so much behind her head that it wasn't sticking. So I've had to glue a mountain of paper back there.
Yeah.
Her head may end up looking 3D.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Adapt, overcome, and persevere.
Right.
Well, that's another reason why I did the layers behind it. It's because a lot of times that happens is that you want lots coming out and you have to figure out a way to have it come out without altering the initial, like the head,
Right.
Obviously making it less bulky and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I had made these layers that you could add to from underneath the backing, is that so the head will still stick down and everything will pop out.
And again, that's one thing about art. It, as you work, it evolves, never fails.
Always does.
And you learn too. You learn little tiny things from people that you don't even realize, that you would never have thought to do that. And I love learning from other people. That is one of my favorite things.
Me too. Picking up a new idea, a new technique, a new something to try.
I think I'm going to have to change my glue because my ribbons are not sticking down as fast as I like it. Using art glitter, so I'm going to have to change too.
Is that yours or mine, Katie? We both have a delivery coming today.
Oh, that's why the question, yours or mine.
Yep. I didn't see if it was Amazon or UPS. Amazon, it's hers. UPS is mine. but I didn't look out the window to see which truck it was. Kind of sounded like UPS because I think I heard the rolling door. And I don't, Amazon trucks that come around here don't typically. They're the gigantic vans.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they just, yeah. Hey, where'd the other blue one go that I cut? There it is.
Jen, it is this dancer. And she's standing on this foot and this other leg is straight up in the air and her skirt was out here. So this is her skirt flowing out. Yeah, a little hard to see. She's teeny tiny. I can see some good doodling coming with this when it's done.
Yep, definitely had to change that glue. Much better.
Let's see, some gold. And maybe this one over here. And this one.
Yep. Oh, you can see the top of me. I gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't even look up and notice. Thank you for telling her.
Stopping the show.
Really? Your camera's migrating. Unless you're doing that on purpose, you might want to grab it.
No.
That's funny.
No.
Okay, let's get back over here. Let's get it a little more gold. Would have been funnier if they were moving from a puppy. Yeah, if you'd had puppies in your shirt.
Yeah. No, not this shirt.
Kind of funny.
This actually is a tank top that has a built-in in the top.
Oh, right.
And I really love it. And I'd like to find more, but they're expensive. But I found this one like at the discount store. So
Wow.
I'm surprised I even found it there.
Mm-hmm.
Very comfortable. Very,
Cool.
very comfortable. Ode to a Grecian urn.
I think we'll go with that.
It's driving me nuts.
Boy, your crown there is really like not sticking out. I should have painted it gold before I put it on. But I can always embellish it.
Now she seems
Yeah.
so tiny in comparison to her huge skirt. I got to glue everything down, cut the edges. I'm wondering if I should leave these free flapping,
What?
kind of flowy skirt like. All these layers, they're kind of free flapping.
Yeah. And that way you could even stick some more stuff underneath it. Like if you find some really light chiffon, you could easily stick,
Ooh, I've got
some
that. I've
chiffon
got
under
some
each
tulle.
one.
I could do some
Some tulle under
little
each
pink
one.
tulle, right? Actually, I've got some sari silk here too. I was thinking about
I just
putting
put
some sari silk
on mine.
from up here and letting that kind of flow down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me glue down her arms so they don't get torn off.
Uh-oh. I need to put some more in here.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Might need a piece of ribbon or may have a piece of sari silk. Let's see what I've got right here. Ooh, that one would be pretty. Just put it right there. No, this one. That's too much the same. Oh, look at that. That's got a pretty pattern on
Or
it.
if you have any of this, Marianne, that could be coming out from some of them.
I have some of that too. Yeah. I have some in gold.
Ooh, that would look cool.
Look at this pretty sari silk. It's almost like it's like a trim. It's got a pretty pattern on it.
That's awesome.
Put a piece right here around the top of the skirt.
Oh, yeah. If you could get it to sort of ruche up too, even if you ran a really easy ruching stitch. What am I looking for? The word.
To just pull a little gather.
Pull a little gather into it quickly, you know.
Yeah. I could do that. That would work. That would actually be really pretty. Let's see. Let me trim it up so we know exactly what we're dealing with. I decided I do really like art journals that lay open flat.
Yes.
I'm looking at different ones. I mean, spiral ones always open flat, which is great. Some of the sewn ones do. It depends how they're sewn. Like this is a Dina Wakley, and like every one or every other one. Oh, every one, because it's really heavy, like mixed media craft paper. And so each folio is sewn in by itself like a signature. And so every single one of them lays open flat, which is nice.
This is why I made my own.
Yep, exactly.
I can pull my papers out and draw on them.
And then put them back in. Yeah, I'm really liking that concept. Also, you can do them on a page, like you were doing your earlier one, I think on a book page or something, and then you can glue them into the page of the art journal.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. This direction's a little harder for me. Can't cut left-handed. I should just do that with a blade. That's what I should do. It'd be a whole lot easier now that it gets a little deeper.
Oh, I need more fabric tack.
I want to cut the paper, but I don't want to cut the book page. I'll get that. I'll get a blade and do that later.
Oops, wrong way.
out of the way. I think the little pieces of things like this down in between the dress would be really pretty too. Oh, look at that. It actually opens all the way up.
Oh, come on. Just stick on there. That's all I want.
Yes, you are asking.
Comply, comply, comply.
Right. Going to be a little too wide. Need to actually tear it in half. That's easier. Yep.
It's not going to hurt you. Go down. Go down. Go down. Ah. Trying to do too much for this one piece of paper.
Would have been funnier if they were moving from. Oh, we already read that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what would help if I had my tweezers out?
Let's see.
Those are the best tweezers. I can't tell you how many times they've saved me.
I love the tweezers, the pointy, sharp, pointy tweezers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have 3 of them open right here next to me.
Even though I've stabbed myself with them several times, but
it was worth it because they are so good.
A little blood can be shed sometimes in the name of art.
Let's see.
Look at all of Sarah's work. I just love her. She's so prolific. Quietly prolific.
Yep. Just quietly creates something amazing every time.
I wouldn't call that this.
No, but we would.
I just did. Nan nanny boo boo.
Right.
Nan nanny boo boo.
Nanny nanny boo boo. Oh my gosh, what have we come to? Craft Gremlins took off with Margie too. She might have gotten kicked out. Okay, so I added the ribbon around the top. That's actually sari silk right there. Pink, and I might add some sari silk coming out from underneath some of these. I think this is begging to be doodled in. Even these pieces feel like they need to be doodled on.
Doodle, doodle, doodle.
Lay down flat.
Wish I had a silver pen. I know, I'm sure I do. It's just where is it?
Silver pen or the foil metallic?
Yeah, I have the gold one that you provided for us, which I love.
I do too.
Love it. Sylvia, tell me, do you really? I love.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Margie just Bummer.
She might have got kicked off for bragging about her good weather. Then 73
that's
here.
what it
The weather said, ha.
Okay, second doodle. I just don't know what the words to put.
Mm.
But it's a little dog barking at the moon. Do you
Aw.
remember? Do you remember a long time ago you gave me a bunch of painted circles? They
Yes.
were offcut, and you made
Yeah.
them into circles. So
Those
that's
were
what
like,
I've done with
artist
that one.
trading coins
Yes.
Yeah.
with acrylic paint on them. I like those.
Yep. That's what you did. You sent them to me.
Very cool.
I have
They
another
make
one
good
over
moons
here.
with all the different grunge pieces on them. They make good moons. That's a
That's
great
an-
idea.
Another one that I doodled on. Just a spiral.
I need one little piece there.
And I can put it somewhere. And I have another one that I turned into mountains.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, I love that.
oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That was thank you, Marianne.
Well, thank you for turning it into something beautiful.
I just got to find some words for this.
Climb
Bark at the
every
moon.
mountain. Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Okay.
Daydream.
Fur friends do come
Daydream
home.
believer. Dreams don't only happen at night.
Dream a
Yes.
little dream of me.
Dream a little dream. There you go. The best dreams happen during the day.
I'll remind you of that after surgery.
I must be sleeping during the day for that to happen. I better be. Yes, you remind me. You guys are going to have to spend time with me to make the time pass so I don't pay attention to.
We
How
need to
much I-
figure out. I know you can watch things together, like on something. I can't remember how it works. We should try to figure that out for while you're.
You mean like Netflix or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that would be fun.
that would be fun.
It's like called group preview. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see if we can figure it out.
Oh, they probably figured that
Everybody
out
has
during
to
COVID, so you
be
could
able to-
watch
I
as a
think
group,
Yeah.
create your own. Yeah, you just have to have Netflix of your own.
Yeah, and then you send them the info, and I've done it once, or Mark did it once with the
Link or
sisters.
something. And oh, is that the one how we watched The Greatest Showman?
Well, no, I did put in for my information, but no, but it
But it
could be
wasn't
done
as-
like that. Like I could link you guys all into the same thing. I start it, and
Great.
you all link and watch it. Yeah.
That would be cool.
But each of us would have to have Netflix, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Netflix or Amazon that you can do it.
Prime.
I know.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
multiple
Well, I
ways to
have
do it.
Amazon, so that would
I
be
have
good.
Prime.
I don't have
Yeah.
Netflix.
Okay. That would be
I'll-
cool. We are having
I'll
too
see
much
you
fun.
Now and then we have a
Reach
little bit
out.
of time.
Second star to the right. Be funnier if a little cat barked at the moon. Margie says it'd be funnier if a little cat barked at the moon while the dog's sitting there staring at the moon.
Or
Okay,
say
now I can
me
draw
out.
Órale.
If you add up shaped longer
Or instead of barking, it's saying, "What the hell?"
pieces. Right?
Well, shut
I
up.
love that.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell? I can't tell you how many times I heard that when I was in Nebraska. Seemed
Oh.
like everybody was saying that. What the
Really?
hell? Even children. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh,
Really? What the hell?
Glued those down. I did. I shouldn't have glued all those down yet. I picked up the sari silk and then glued these down, knowing that I was going to be putting sari silk under the skirt. That was
Read
such a
chat.
dorky move. It was such a dorky move, Marianne. Well, let's see. I will make them work.
I have a kitty witty. I have a kitty witty somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure you have a kitty witty somewhere.
No.
All right. Let's see. I need. There we go. A darker one. I need purple. Gold. I'll do some gold. I got it there.
I didn't do that, did I? Well, it's going to be sticky.
What did you not do, Sarah?
I glued it down so I can't stick the thing in it anymore.
Oh, you did what I did? I pull out the sari silk specifically to cut strips to put underneath the skirt. And meanwhile, I'm talking or listening to somebody, I glued all these pieces down.
Yep, I did that.
That's so funny.
Great minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Great minds make the same mistakes. It's okay. We'll make it
What
work.
is it they say? It's not mistake. It's just another whimsical.
Learning. It's an opportunity to learn. It's a learning experience. I do like mistakes because that's when some of the fun things come out.
Right.
In the seeming mistakes.
Yeah, I think I was a big mistake. My mother
Anyone
was
watching the
40.
time. Glennis wants us
40.
to shut down. Anybody watching the time? It's time for you guys to get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Bye.
Glennis. No.
Good. I need to go get
Oh,
my
really?
meds.
'Cause
anyway.
I'm having fun. Why should we shut down? if
I
we're
know.
having fun?
It is
I'm
2
nowhere
o'clock.
near done.
I know, me either. I can
No,
hang a
well,
few more
this one
minutes.
ends up taking a little more because you
Right.
start
Can
getting
we
on a
just
roll.
remember the last marathon that you guys had?
Yeah, we can't do a 5-hour marathon today, but we can hang for a few more minutes and try to get closer to done on these. And if anybody needs to
There,
go.
I found the words for mine. The dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, for you never shut
Oh.
your eye till the sun is in the sky. Bam! Done and
Wow.
dusted. I did too.
That's cool. Put a picture in the group. Awesome.
Yes, I will.
Sylvia got 2 done.
So I'm gonna go get my meds.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out into
Thank
the
you.
community.
Go brave.
Poor babies. For their
the-
safety, I stay at home. And I'm
Right.
gonna venture out.
Thank you for being here with us
No,
today.
I enjoyed it.
We look forward to next week doing our whimsical collage as well.
No blood was shed.
Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna stab
Thanks,
myself with the
guys.
tweezers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. That's right. Let's see. Darker pink over here. Or how about, we got a blue. I got the blue. How about a gold? A different kind of gold. This kind of gold. Bye, Sylvia. They're all saying bye. Do you need me to kick you out?
Yes, please. It says you're in the show and everybody can see and hear you.
I couldn't get myself out either when I left somebody else's, so no worries. Bye, Sylvia.
Okay, bye.
All you do is hit the X down at the bottom, right?
Mine
Well,
didn't have
sometimes
an
if
X.
you're in full screen, you don't see it.
And sometimes if you're not even in full screen, it didn't give me any options of anything. It was just one of those weird, it was working, but there was no exiting. It's like Hotel California.
You can come by, but you can never leave.
Exactly. Yep. Earworm, new earworm. It's a good song.
Not a good singer.
It's a good song. It does become an earworm for sure.
Yeah. And it goes on for a very long time. That is one long
Yes.
song.
Yes, it is.
Which song?
Hotel
Hotel
California.
Oh,
is a long
yeah.
song.
Like American Pie.
Or
5-minute song.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. That
Oh,
one
my
goes on
goodness.
forever. There's like no
Don't know
end to
when
it.
I'll be back again.
Oh,
Oh, babe, I hate to go.
yeah, there's like 8,000 words to that
I
song.
like that. That's a good song.
We sang it in
on the jet plane.
I can't remember which junior high or one of those that we sang it as a song.
Nice.
The way we ended is we made up our own last verse.
Oh, cool.
So
Was it like for graduation? Because we're leaving.
No, it was like we're sick of this song. We've got to end it, or something silly like that.
Yeah. It's time to go now.
This is
We're
the
so
end
sick of another verse. I like making up songs. I can't sit down and write a song for the life of me. It's too much pressure. But if we just start singing a tune, can make up a song about anything. Oh, now you got that stuck in my head because I really do like that one. That's a good one. Jet plane, that's a fun one. Do 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 da 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 da. I'll be back again.
Okay, where are my feathers?
Her skirt has become
Are
so.
you doing feathers?
That's funny because
Why?
I have feathers here, and I thought about doing feathers.
I've
But
got feathers.
that would kind of turn her into a Native
I'm
American
doing feathers
style.
too. I didn't realize you were doing feathers.
We can all do feathers in different ways.
Yes, mine's more Oriental.
So
style,
long,
so I thought.
farewell. It's time to say goodbye.
Right.
That's what Glennis is saying. Okay, Glennis, bye.
Hey, Glennis, bye. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Watch for your post in the group.
Well, it definitely would look like that. It would look more like if I put feathers in it, it definitely would look more like a.
That's why I decided to go with the sari silk because it's more Asian.
Yeah.
Instead of Native American. I need one more somewhere, I think. Maybe not.
Well,
I feel like I want
like I
one
said,
more.
mine could be the one for
her face is so small now in comparison to her whole skirt. It's like you see the skirt. That's my hair. I'm gonna have to do black. I might do some black stabilo around there. I could just outline it in black.
An orange feather. Maybe she'll only have one feather, an orange one sticking out the side.
Maybe I'll leave these longer than the page.
I think she's just going to have one feather because it's orange.
Cool. If she has one feather, it has to be orange.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna have to get some.
I know.
What?
Oh, sorry, it wasn't. It was in a different chat.
Oh.
Answering a question.
Can't get rid of Glennis that easy. Bye, Jen. She was just giving us another earworm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Glennis. Love you too.
I found a second orange feather.
Okay, let me see. Black gel pen or black Stabilo? That's brown. The black Stabilo. I know it's short, so there it is. Start with gel pen, and if that's not enough, we can go over it with.
That one doesn't stick out as well and work as well there. It's got to go there. I need more color.
I need a little more cowbell. I need more cowbell.
Oops, there's a pink feather that came out. Maybe pink feather wants to go over here. Yeah, pink feather wants to go there. Pink feather, pink feather, roly poly tail. I don't know what to say, but it's my tail.
Sometimes gel pens don't want to write super well on paint.
Yes, it depends on what it is. Sometimes you have problems with gel.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes you have to make sure everything is
What kind of gel
dry.
pens do you use?
What kind of gel pens?
Yeah.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly rolls are
That
the
is what DM turned me onto quite some time ago. And that's what I've been using. Black
I've
and
never
white.
even heard of that one.
Here, look. It's called GELLY ROLL.
feathers have got to go bye-bye.
Not working?
No, they're all coming out of the case.
Oh,
I
all
have
the
them all.
extras.
Oh yeah, and I've got to get them to go away.
Oh, got the one you needed. The rest of them need to leave.
Well, more than one, but yes.
Alrighty.
I hear Netflix.
I need to.
Okay. Is the girl a little more visible? Hang on. Let me do this. Ooh, I need to put my pin back in my bottle. Okay. Is she stand out enough now that I outlined her?
Yes.
She does.
Yes, she does. Very much so. Perfect.
I still feel like I want to doodle in black over here.
Well, you can.
I will.
You could make like a spotlight
Here,
and have the light
here.
shining down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How would you do that?
I would just make a. I would
Bright,
do this.
bright, transparent yellow.
What I would do is I would do a can, like I'd make an oval. Well, that doesn't help. I would make an oval like that.
Mm-hmm.
Make the can to go up it. Whoops, you can't even see it. Make the
Okay.
can to go up it.
Right.
And then from here, I would do lines like this to denote
Yeah, the spotlight.
rays.
Right.
And then you can doodle inside each one of those rays. This,
okay.
you know what I mean? Like you could go.
Yeah.
And then it would look like them going down past her. You know what I mean? You can make them as big or as small as you want, but that's what I would put up in the corner. Like a oval would make the light and then the rays coming out from the light.
Let's let's see. Okay, there's my spotlight right there. What do I need? I need to doodle here. Boy, we got awfully quiet.
Yeah, because we're concentrating.
What happened there? Sarah's fault.
It is not.
Weren't you responsible for the talk, that segment?
Well, you could have informed me.
Oh, you want to be informed.
Yes.
It's funny. All right. Looks like she's coming out of a wall. Oh, this thing?
Because it's really straight. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is kind of.
See if you can take some.
Can be a little more flowy.
Yeah.
All right. You're right. You are so right.
Maybe she's just hanging onto a balance bar.
Right.
That's true.
Shouldn't have glued that down. I knew I shouldn't have glued that down yet. This could go over it, actually. It's going to be up top. It could go over it.
Oh, you guys really can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. So what I've done is I've put a knot of all kinds of different white thread, and I'm making it like a sunburst effect. And then I may or may not add beads to it.
Cool.
And then cut them the length that I want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it so that I could decide that later once she's actually glued down. Because I want to be able to move stuff around also.
Okay. So let's see.
And then I'm actually going to put another piece of paper over that in order to hold it down. And I may make it a little bit bigger because I want to hold everything down because I've put a lot on her head. She has a very big bouffant.
Okay.
And nobody's going to see it from back there.
Do I need to soften the line up here too?
Yes. You probably could have just done her body and not done that edge. And then it wouldn't have looked as
well, but when I did that, then it looked like she wasn't really attached to that as like her skirt.
right.
It was kind of weird. So, but I think the softer edge will make a difference.
Sorry, evil laughter.
Yeah. I'm using the Posca because this is acrylic paint on this one, and Posca's acrylic paint, so it's going on a lot easier than the gel pen.
Yeah. You have to know what sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
You have to know what works on what. That's what
And sometimes the gel pen works fine. It kind of depends on how rough the acrylic paint is that you're going on to.
Yep.
Whether there's a lot of texture or if it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me go fix the skirt up there.
Okay, I'm actually going to glue her head down now. Because I think I'm done putting stuff on.
I could have done that with a... What's a gnat? What's a gnat doing in there? In here. Silly gnat. Now I could use a piece of...
Tricks are for kids.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. Silly gnat. Tricks are for kids. What are you doing?
Okay. Her head is glued down.
Cool.
That looks cool.
Thank you. I have all these white strings that I think I might put beads on, or I might try something else. But they're flared out, and we'll see what I do with them later. That was like my last thing that I put on so that I can figure out what to do with them later. Heck, they could go all around it like this and just get glued down around the edge, like she's tied down to the paper. You're tied.
Right.
My hand's tied.
My hands are tied. I can't do anything about it.
I'm going to glue down this part of her body, this corner. Will help keep the hair where it's supposed to be. There we go. And see, there's one that's not supposed to be where it is. I have to glue it and make it stay, 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 stay. There. I have to find her something for her to hold.
All right, so let's take
Somebody to love, find me. Somebody to love, find me. Mona Medusa. Hey, I could make these snake. I could make a couple of them into snakes.
That would be kind of
I
cool,
could go into the store and see if I can find some plastic snakes and put.
They would be pretty small.
Yeah. Let's see. What can she be holding?
A book with a big picture of Medusa on the front of it.
Ooh, that I will have to find though. That's not something I can find
Or draw. Okay, is that better? Although that gold, I think it worked better when it was something dark. I put that gold. I don't know. Is that I look at it on the camera and it's not quite right.
I think if you walk away from it and then come back, you'll be able to see it. Does that make sense?
Well, does that look fine to you? Because I think I should have used something darker right there.
No, not anything darker. But I would put something, yeah, I
Here.
would put something between there. Yeah.
Yep.
Really thin between
Yep.
the, coming out from
Exactly.
maybe the top of the.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yep. Not something really thick, something thin.
Right.
It reads skirt.
Good.
The gold needs to be blue, Glennis says. Artist trick, Marianne. Use your hands to cover different areas of the piece to see where the problem lies. When you've covered the right part, you'll discover the area that needs to be changed.
Well, the problem was that straight line right there.
Yeah. Yep.
And the reason I didn't make it blue was because the one underneath it was pink and blue. Just FYI. Let's see. Where did my tweezers go? There they are.
You know what? Let me go see if I have a Medusa on something. I know where the book is because it's down here.
Okay. That'll help. I just didn't want to put the same thing on both sides of the skirt. However, maybe a different blue would have been. It might also need a little bit of. Where's a gold end? There's a gold end.
I think that's gone.
Okay.
Where's my mythology book? Ooh, I could get her holding a Barbie doll's head.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That'll work.
Playing with her hair.
Okay.
She could have a full house. I've got some small cards.
Extended the link area and got rid of the upper portion of skirt. What do you mean by extend the link area? I'm not sure what the link area is. Oh, maybe this here, this backdrop. Get rid of this portion of skirt and bring the backdrop farther over. The problem was her leg was literally going straight up and down. So there's a leg going here, and then this leg was perfectly straight up. That's why the skirt line went that way. And I think with this outline following the skirt, that helps with the gold. I think the gold is okay. There. Put those down.
They're all aces? You have to be kidding me.
Without a mirror, DM.
No.
She could be holding a hand mirror.
He could be holding. You know what?
So Jen
I
said,
have a hand mirror.
a teeny tiny hand mirror, or you can make
Well,
one out
no,
of
it's not. It's not teeny tiny, but I do have one from what is it, Gypsy something Gypsies? Remember they had those
7 Gypsies.
7 Gypsies.
Oh yeah. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have one too. That might work.
Let me see if I used to
She's
have
big
it.
enough. You could stick the. Yeah, I think it'll work. because you could stick it in a little farther on her hand and it could be at an angle.
I do have one.
Sweet.
It might
Cool.
be big, but I think it will look cool.
I agree. And you can stick it far enough into her hand behind it that it doesn't have to be overwhelming. I think that was a good idea. Did you say draw some rays coming down from the spotlight?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to glue this hand down and I'm going to cut the other side because that's what needs to be done.
Okay. So it can be at the right angle.
Yep. Plus, you're not going to be able to tell it's cut because of the thing itself.
Right.
And I'm going to cut her thumb off.
Okay. I just barely drew some rays in just to see if I liked them or where they were. Can you see where I did them?
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking? What you were talking about?
That's what I was thinking.
So in order to see them as rays from that can light, I'd have to do them darker.
Yeah. Okay, I wish I had saved her background because then I could put it
I
like
might just
that.
leave it. Come back and look at it.
And I'd have something to put right there. Oh, what did I do with the other side?
Ooh, we could also use white Posca wood instead of black in there.
There it is. Let's see if I can scrounge some of the same color. Sort of. For her hand. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, my white. Can you paint it brown like her robe, DM?
Is that close enough? I used the brown from
I
the
think so.
same
I like
thing.
it. Let's see.
I just need to brown some of the edges because it
Yeah.
will look way too stark. But
This will be cool.
oops, that's too dark. No ground espresso.
I'm going to come right back to you. Let's look at what Sarah's doing. Sarah, can you pull it down just a little so we can see more of what's coming out of her head? Oh, love the bird. I love the bird.
Oh, that's awesome, Sarah.
Yeah, sitting over on the open side, staring at whatever the heck is inside.
Yep.
That's cute. Are those mice over here?
Where?
Over here. These two pictures right here.
Which ones?
Can you see the cursor? No.
No.
These two on the side here. Not you haven't put them on yet. By your left hand.
By my left hand.
Yeah. That. Whoop. To your left hand to the right. On top of the book.
Oh, that's a birdhouse.
That's oh, okay. It was turned at an angle, and I saw a mouse nose on top, and a mouse, and the dark part was a mouse eye.
Yeah.
And the one underneath it had 2 mice side by side. Wow.
Right. Talk about an optical illusion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to come back here. Yo, I like that. I like that that mirror a lot. Yes. Very cool. Wow.
That is great.
Yeah, I like
Thank
the
you.
mirror a lot. That works.
I've definitely got to put gold on this so it sticks out on
Some
her
little
crown.
gold sequins or a little tiny gold trim all the way
Something,
around or something. That's cool. All right, Sarah, do you want to hold yours up and show them before we close out?
Okay.
So see how her head is open on the left is the top half? Oh, they're 2 birds. I didn't see that was a bird on that other side. Amongst a bunch
That's
of
awesome,
feathers.
Sarah.
Tons of feathers and 2 birds. I love that. Does that mean that, like, she's just got a muddled up brain and like birds nesting in it?
Yeah,
No
she's a
coherent
bird
thoughts?
brain.
Oh, bird
She's a
brain.
bird
Oh my
brain.
gosh. Sorry, slow on the uptake. That was really good, Sarah. That is really good.
That's awesome, Sarah.
If you leave the
Thanks.
snake's head off, then it becomes a question of who she is. Is this your way of calling her a bird brain? Sounds like it. And this is what I ended up with. I'm going to put a little clear gesso over her just to make her not shiny so that you can see her when she's not turned around. Our little dancer from, what is it? From
the good thing is that you could do something that integrates her on the left-hand side
over here,
too.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Have somebody over here who's reaching out to grab her.
Or something.
Or she's holding something that comes up here like that hot air balloon. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to leave these free floating and hanging longer than the page. I just like it.
Yep.
If it bugs me later, I'll cut them. But yeah. And I think I might doodle in white on a few of these. This one, I mean, there's a lot of colors.
You can also split those to make them like 2 or 3 so that they're not just singular. You know what I mean?
Also,
like,
yeah, I could add some more small ones in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Could do that. All righty. Love them all, they say. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you
much.
guys for
Thank
being
you.
here and making them. You're very creative, and I love what you guys did. And Sylvia as well. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Don't forget to put your focal point collage in the group with the hashtag HPPJUNCOL. Don't forget to use the hashtag and get your collages in the group. Okay. And the next week is our whimsical collage week. And that is collaging odd things together purposefully. I know you've all seen collages with odd things, yet they just work because they're put together purposefully. So come prepared next week. Find some good things to tear out of magazines and books to use for that. And meanwhile, we'll see you in the group. Thanks everybody for being here with us.
Bye.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.